Let's get reaction from New York Times bestselling author, one of America's most respected legal scholars. He's Harvard law professor emeritus, the author of the terrific book, Get Trump, Alan Dershowitz. Alan, it's good to see you again. What did you make of the action in court today, what the judge is doing here?
Well, anybody who believes her statement that her decisions aren't in any way influenced by the election, I have a bridge to sell them in Brooklyn. Every aspect of this case is determined by political considerations. This case never would have been brought but for the fact that Trump is running for president. His January 6th speech, ill-advised as it may have been, is completely protected by the First Amendment. Everything else he did is protected by the First Amendment, Article 2 of the Constitution, the 12th Amendment. This is not a real case. This is a political case being tried in a political jurisdiction, the District of Columbia, in front of a very political judge who's influenced in every way by wanting the outcome of this case to hurt Donald Trump.
So, you know, the Trump side is saying, toss this case out. The judge is saying Trump's presidential immunity will delay the proceedings so much so it's futile for her to even set a trial date now. So do you agree with Trump's lawyers that this is a fundamentally unfair case? It should never have been brought because of things like Trump's conversations with Mike Pence are protected under the Supreme Court immunity ruling. Plus, Trump's lawyers are saying Jack Smith's own office and his indictment are illegitimate because, like Clarence Thomas and Judge Eileen Cannon said, the Senate never confirmed him. The Constitution doesn't provide for an extrajudicial office like Jack Smith's office.
Well, conversations between a president and a vice president about enforcing the laws are, of course, covered by a privilege. That's not even a close question. The judge, however, will rule against Donald Trump, as she's already indicated she would. This Donald Trump has no chance of getting a fair trial. Judge. He can maybe get a fair appeal, if not in front of the D.C. Circuit, in front of the United States Supreme Court. But there's no chance he can get a fair trial with a District of Columbia jury and a judge that's so inclined to rule against him in every possible way. She's going to rule against him, of course, as well on the issue of Jack Smith being appropriately appointed. In that case, the issue will probably go to the Supreme Court.
Interesting. By the way, Trump is already impeached over this. Alan Dershowitz, always great analysis from you. We appreciate you so much. Thanks for joining us.